What's good, guys? It's Mike, back with another video, man. Man, it's been a long day, man. It's been a long day. Woke up at 6 a.m. this morning. Got a lot of work done, man. We got a lot of work done. It's always nice when you wake up early and, you say you get up early. There's nobody really on the roads. It's just you, your mind, and your thoughts. And you really get in that mode, of motivation and drive and it's a lot of times it gets overwhelming. Sometimes for me it gets very overwhelming, to the point, not as in a fearful way, but it's exciting because you are literally applying pressure. You wake up, you know how they say the early bird gets the worm. You are literally waking up, and you're like so determined, like you acting on what you said you were going to act on. You got up early for it, so it's important for you, and you actually doing something towards achieving that dream or achieving that vision of yours. And I feel like that's something that we should all do every single day. Like if you're not doing anything towards your vision that you've been dreaming about all this time, it's like, what's the point of even being awake? What's the point of even being alive? Like, why go through every single day not being happy about what you're doing? You know what I'm saying? Or like, you should be doing something, but why not do it that day? Like, why not take any sort of action? And then the days go by over and over and over. I know we're in year 2022 now. We're getting ready to go into year 2023 very soon here. And just kind of ask yourself, like, this year, like, what did you miss? What did you miss that you said you were going to accomplish when 2021 was leaving out? And if you have things that you pretty much think about now that you know that you most definitely should have accomplished last year and this year, you still got a whole nother year again. But it's like, don't let these things just go by. Like, it's not nothing. That vision you have is not nothing. That dream that you have is every night, dreaming about who you want to be and how you're going to do it. It's not nothing. There's always something. There's power. There's power in purpose. There's power in what you want to do. There's power in what you want to accomplish. And there's also power in action. Without action, there's no power. It just doesn't work like that. I know I think I've said it before in one of my videos where, without discipline, there is no strength. Without discipline, there is no strength. It's the same sort of example. So making sure we're really connecting all of those gates, mind, soul, and body, is so important, man. Like, it's like your whole body has to be one. You gotta be, your mind's gotta be on the same page. Your body's gotta be on the same page. If you're not in the right mental state, you gotta figure out what you gotta do to get yourself in that state. Maybe for me, it's waking up early in the morning, making sure I stay disciplined. If you don't follow me on social media, definitely follow me on IG, man. I bring great motivation for y'all all of the time. I'm always posting and stuff like that. Man, it's literally every morning. Like, every morning I'm posting, putting the time out there, showing you guys how early I'm waking up. And it's just like an extra, affirmation for me. So I would say you guys do the same sort of thing. Like, what kind of routine can you get in every single morning to make you a better person today? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing today that's going to help you sleep better tomorrow? That's the kind of mindset that you got to be in 24/7. And I've seen how my life has gone from when I started taking my routine seriously and really speaking into existence what I want for my life and believing it and not just saying it to be saying it. It's just so important, bro. So whatever it is, whatever, you guys feel like, some of you guys don't. I mean, I've been like, I drive around, I do a lot of delivery gigs with Instacart, Uber, Grubhub, all of these things. And I'm also doing a whole bunch of other hustles and stuff like that. And I go around in some of these jobs, I'm in there just a little bit, and I see people so disappointed and so angry and so irritated. And my message to you guys is, if you're one of those people at one of these jobs or whatever, and you don't really want to be in that situation. Some people I've seen, they got great paying jobs and they're still unhappy. So it's like, what's stopping you from acting on what you should be acting on? Or like, what's stopping you? Like, was it somebody in the past that told you that particular thing was impossible? Or is it your family? Is it sometimes it could be your friends. It could be a number of things. So you guys definitely have to protect that as much as you can. Like, protect it, keep it safe. Don't lose track, or don't lose sight on what you really want to do. And like, just really have a drive forward. Like, don't let go, bro. Don't let go of that grip. Keep grinding. That's why I like making these videos and stuff like that, bro. I like bringing so much motivation and inspiration to you guys through my social channels. It's just, you never know who you can touch. Like, one view is honestly good enough for me. Like, one view is one person that can be impacted. One view is one person that can be inspired. One view is one person that could literally, one word out of my mouth could literally click something in another person. One word out of your mouth can literally click something in another person. Like, do you know how much power is in the tongue? Like, you have no idea. And so if we're not living inside of our purpose, like, honestly, like, what are we doing, bro? So this is just a reminder. This video is a reminder for you guys to take action now. Take action now. Forget about you not doing it. I know we're coming close to the end of 2022. Forget about you not doing it for this year. Forget about you not doing it in 2021. Forget about the mistakes in 2020 and 2019. Who cares, bro? Who cares? We worried about the present. We worried about what we can control now, not what we can try and control from the past. It just doesn't work that way. We're working towards the future right now. So do whatever you can, bro. If you got to get around other people that are positive minded, are strong minded, have a drive, just like you do, then you do that. Maybe it doesn't, if you can't find anybody in person, maybe you join a community, join a group. There's so many places that you can be now through social media. Like, join a strong community of people. Maybe you join an investment group, or maybe you join an investment group. Maybe you join a strong gym group. I know people who work out are, they're up to something. They got something. They got a lot of motivation going on in their life. Like, you discipline if you working out, especially people. I know people doing Orange Theory workouts, or some of these guys, they get in calisthenics groups like myself, or you're going into yoga, like CrossFit. Like, figure out some group that you can put yourself in that's going to push your mind. You got to push your mind somehow. If you do not push your mind, you're going to keep going in the same cycle over and over and over again. If you don't believe me, watch. If you do the same thing that you did today, tomorrow, that's a primary example. And then it's going to be the next day, and then the next day. How many times are you going to keep enduring that same thing and walking around that same mountain and not doing anything? And I'm not saying you got to be perfect, and I'm not saying I don't make mistakes either, but it's two differences. There's two strong differences. There's a difference between a person that's actually trying to do better, and then there's a difference between the person who isn't trying to do better. You have to remember that. Those are two big things when you're growing into the person that you want to become, that you know you're going to become. So I encourage you guys to wake up every single morning. When I wake up every morning, I get on the floor and do push-ups as soon as possible. I brush my teeth, get my hygiene going, take a shower, whatever the case may be, because I'm feeding myself positive information. You need to feed yourself positive information every single day so that you can move the way you should move every single day. And once you guys get off of work or whatever, some of you guys work, go to work and then you just go home and chill. Try and do something different. I want to encourage you. Try and do something different after you get off of work. Why don't you go read a book about an asset that you're interested in, or I know there's books out there like Think and Grow Rich, Trading in the Zone if you do day trading, or Rich Dad Poor Dad, or I mean, it's a number of things. Like, figure out things that you can get into your head, like read so they can get into your head, because whatever goes in here is going to go right in here. That's the biggest thing. So you guys got to remember that, man. Let's keep those positive thoughts going. Let's keep that positive energy going. Just know I'm on the same type of time that you guys are on, bro. I'm going through battles, trial and tribulation. But other than that, guys, I want to encourage you guys to do that today, man. Take that step, man. Be different. Do something different tomorrow. Do something different tomorrow. Take a step. I don't care what it is. You can do anything, bro. You can wake up and get on the ground, do push-ups, or do some squats or something. Or I don't know, maybe some of y'all wake up, just leave the house and just run outside for like 2 seconds. Like, do something different. Like, give your mind a different look. You got to give yourself a different look. Give your life a different look. Do something towards your dream. Take one tiny little step. It don't have to be a big step. Take one tiny little step at whatever you're trying to accomplish, and I promise you, something good will happen. And then you'll notice the next day, you'll be like, oh shoot, like that felt kind of good. Let me do something bigger this day. And then the next day comes, like, oh shoot, like that, I kind of like that. I'm gonna do it again. And then it's gonna start to become a great habit, and you never know which can be created after that. So don't feel bad for being different. Don't feel bad for being different and trying something different. That's the biggest part of it. I love you guys, like always. I see you guys in the next video. Peace.